escape allows it to travel for 2 hours to return to its coffin.
So, what was its Misty Escape speed?
The same as its speed?
It's not like the old ones where they go 10 feet.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be however long it took to get there, plus 1 hour, plus
It's coming
5
back
minutes,
right
not even
now.
5 minutes, 1 minute. And then however long it takes to come back. If it's going to come back, I don't know if it's actually going to come back. Because we're inside the house and we got fucking doors closed. Fuck that thing.
No, we brought the horse inside.
Okay.
Too.
So you guys start to bed down. And then you hear the horrible wolf call of the rebel prince. And wolves. Near and far answering its call. Its call sounded pretty far though, like it was like this bestial thing that you would recognize. Creaker snaps away.
Why don't we find ourselves a hidey hole in the basement? Lock ourselves in a prison cell.
That little... that little hole where we found Mr. Gibson looked pretty comfortable.
Oh fuck! Well, it does have a tight, slightly spiral staircase going down. A large creature bed would make a lot of noise coming down that thing. So you could go sleep with rat dung and.
Yep.
Done.
You guys are piling down into the basement.
Yep.
Okay. What are you doing with Neg?
Mr. Bait? Yeah, bring him along.
Bring him into the house at least.
Okay, you could lead him down to like just the hallway where the top of the stairs is.
Sure. And if
Okay.
it makes noise, we know that.
Yeah, and he clips and clops in there. And
He's our canary.
all right.
Loud, large canary.
It stinks down here. It's creepy.
Can't argue with free.
Sounds like, this is great. This is another one of those things you're not going to want to tell fellow nobles about, my lord.
Cobwebs and spiders and
I'm
centipedes.
talking about sleeping in poop.
Oh, is this what this is?
I mean, no.
I think this is a fingernail. Fingernail.
Put that down. Don't put that on your shirt.
Oh, yeah, it could be a spell component. He says, I think it's a vampire's fingernail. I'll take a watch. You could tell he wants to collect the vampire fingernails.
Put it in your spell component pouch and you can keep it.
Oh, good. He gathers a few of them, puts them in the spell component pouch. I'm going to put down vampire fingernails.
Now wash your hands.
Hey, he goes over where there's the little running water kind of through a crack, and he taps his hands there, wipes them off with his blue pants. He's definitely fucking odd. Treasure. 5 coiled vampire finger and toenails.
What we're going to do is get them surgically attached. And they'll be like Lady Deathstrike sort of claws that sort of...
Mr. Gibson. Okay. So, you can hear the distant sound of wolves and the nickering and panicking of the horse. And the night kind of ticks by. You spend time in this awful little room. By the amount of time you believe has passed, you believe morning has broken.
Alright. Well,
And we're 2 days in a carriage.
You are 2 days in with a carriage on rough terrain, and then it was a day of walking with the draft horse.
Well, it's daytime, so let's go depopulate his
Kill that
herd, his pack.
Yeah, I guess that's our best bet because we're not making it hurt.
Are you feeling better, Krieger?
Krieger has not recovered from any of his drain. However, hit points restore normally from the non-drain portion of the hit points. Okay.
Eat,
I thought the dream was going. Was it once per week?
eat meat.
Vampire drain is once per week,
Eat meat and drink water.
and you failed your heal check, so you don't know what to do to make that go quicker.
Can we try again next day?
No, you need leeches or him to lay down.
He needs to lay down. Leeches on
He needs to lay down in leeches.
He looks awful.
Eat meat, drink water.
We are going to have a problem if we encounter it again. We need a better solution to killing it.
Well, I don't know how else to deal with this vampire other than killing it.
You said there was tools. Can we make things there?
Unless we can make holy water, we might be in a bit of
What
trouble.
else can we make?
Steaks would be good.
We had meatballs last night. I know, but that thing is funny.
What does those books say? What can we make?
Alright, I'm going to do a quick check on XP.
What about
So,
the fire? Can we
you
make-
defeated Mr. Gibson, level 4. You defeated the wolf, which was level 5. You killed how many of the wolves?
I don't think we killed any. There was one killed by the horses, but I injured a shitload of them, but they all ran.
One, you basically convinced about half of them to run away. I'll give you 6, and then one of the dire wolves is 3. That's 6 is 1, and 3 is 1. What else do we have? You explored a bit of the castle.
Learned about the cube world.
Yep. See our appropriate.
We discovered there were traps.
Yeah, give me a second. You found the secret passageway.
I got exploded.
Then you got exploded.
Oh, that trap was nasty. That was a level 3 hazard.
Blew me up good.
There was
The
that trap.
hazard.
There was the spear trap.
The spear trap.
There was finding a way into the tower. I don't know if that's a.
Yeah, you can explore a little bit.
That was risky. There was just kind of finding the Mr. Gibson's place of sleep was pretty much part of it.
Yep. You guys have 600 XP right now.
Get back here, you big furry bitch. We need the other half of this level. Alright. I wonder if we have to depopulate his pack. We won't be able to kill him without doing that.
No.
Yeah, you're pretty certain the longer you wait, the more of those distant packs will join his pack, and then this
Yeah.
place is going to be overrun. And
So, we need to go kill a bunch of wolves. And kill the guy, but I don't know who yet. But we're gonna kill a bunch of wolves.
I'm just standing there. Just reaches into Oscar's backpack.
trying to reach for the arrows.
When you're low,
I've got
if
40.
you're nice.
I've got 48.
See, 3 praises to the heart of gold. This time we
Takes
got
3 arrows.
What does Alcur's face look like when Oscar talks about the Heart of Gold?
He is disapproving.
Okay.
He does not.
Silent disapproval.
It's silent disapproval. It's like these people exist, and they're part of it's part of society, but they're misguided. But they fulfill a function, but they're part of society.
Well, Krieger, maybe we could find you some leeches on the way. Clear that blood of yours up.
It'll help.
Needs to rest. Needs to sleep and drink.
Well, no, we need him to smash some wolves open. Can you lift your hammer today?
I got it.
Well, He looks good. Told me.
That's a wall. This way.
Alright.
Looks a little peaked.
Yes. It's because we let him lie down.
Could you open your mouth for us? Show us your teeth.
The sun's
He
not,
just
the
looks in
sun's
there,
not
he's like-
bothering him.
Was that always that long?
The sun's not bothering him.
Oh yes, you could go stand in the sun.
Oh wait. He goes and stands in the sun.
Okay. Nope, he's not bubbling. He's not burning or combusting or exploding.
No, not even smoking.
Not a vampire.
Kind of brown my eyes.
Stop staring at the sun.
Okay. There's just a whole bunch of ravens outside, like kind of pecking through the guts and things from the from the butchered horses. Did you just chuck the unused portions and stuff you didn't need off the side, kind of thing?
I think it's not good enough to be a meatball.
Okay, yeah. The nag is standing in the remains of its former.
This is what the nightmare happened.
Right. Horses are kind of dumb. You could lead it along.
Yep.
Elker is leading the horse along.
Yep.
He's got a bunch of your stuff now on it.
It is a pack mule.
Yep.
Let's go kill some wolves.
Okay, so partially explored Castle Zargul.
We will finish exploring the castle when the Bravo Prince is dead.
Just leave the horse here. We don't need it. Why are we bringing it? If he gets attacked, we'll run away again. Leave it here. Lock it behind the door. It should be safe.
About how long between vanquishing the Rebel Prince and the Howl?
Perception check from Shadow. You heard him. He's a spray. Can you kind of guesstimate how far the hunter?
Yep. How far the sound was coming from away?
Yeah. That's my damn perception.
I really like the critical fumble checks on skill checks because when you ask for something ridiculous, you roll the dice.
Yeah, 16.
Like an hour away?
It's about an hour away. That would bring the horse. It's useless.
You leave it inside the castle?
We'll
or
leave
it's-
it. We'll leave it in the castle.
Okay,
Leave
so
it
you just
inside
kind of
there.
leave it inside the castle,
Okay.
roam around the main floor if it's
Take
so
the wrap
inclined.
off it.
You close the doors, you
Yep.
take what stuff you need off of it,
Yep.
and then you head out into the forest. All right, give
My
me
God,
a.
if we lose treasure pony, I'm gonna be so goddamn.
Oh yeah, then who is pulling on the lever? Crusher and
Crusher. I believe Crusher volunteered.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so Crusher eventually gets the drawbridge up. It takes 2 minutes to pull it. It's glistening sweat on Crusher. You guys walk across. Tommy kind of taps on it. Is it safe?
Don't think if I could. Oscar will quickly tie a rope on and
Yep.
go sort of tap dance across,
Yeah. Yeah. You're able to
jump a few times.
Jump,
He'll
it's-
lock it so that the gate, the fucking bridge is open,
Mhm.
but it'll keep the portals down.
Okay. Well, then people can't go across the gate.
Can we lift the portcullis ourselves? If it's chained.
Maybe.
It's kind of like there's a big boulder in front of your house. Just move the boulder, get out again.
You can move over.
Wolves wouldn't be, no, I'm like the portcullis.
Yeah.
Wolves wouldn't be able to do that, so there's 3 massively strong people here, so.
DC 20 check to open a wooden portcullis.
So yeah,
Okay, we can just keep trying until we can open it.
there's critical fumbles and everything, so you want to be careful. I don't know if you can critical fumble that, but
Bad things can happen with a big ass gate with sharpie stakes.
yep.
Pull the chain open.
Okay, are you using the portcullis how it's supposed to be used, or are you trying to manually open the portcullis so people can just?
Oh, you just open the portcullis
Yep.
and people can go through.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is actually climb up to the top.
Alright, so everyone is through except for Bone Crusher.
Yeah, gonna climb up to the top of there somewhere.
Okay, so you let the porculus down.
Yeah, they're gonna take a rope.
Yep.
Drop the rope. So we can climb the fuck up.
And you're gonna climb down.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's true. Wolves cannot climb ropes.
Give me a climb check as you're descending.
If I'm close to the wall, I just drop.
Oh,
Got a slow fall.
you have slow fall? How
Yeah.
much?
Infinite.
It's infinite as long as there's a wall to
Okay.
touch.
He kind of falls down. His robes flutter a little bit.
That is just creepy the way he does that.
Apparently, monk school teaches you all sorts of things. He goes across the gate and then joins your fellows.
It's a very good, very defendable place.
You could fly?
No, it just the walls slow myself down.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. You should learn. I can teach you a few things.
No, that looks very difficult.
Practice it's easy.
Yeah,
In fact, I learned it 2 nights ago.
you know.
Shadow is probably gonna be the.
Yeah, give me a survival check as you're going into the woods.
Troxy? Survival, or is it,
Survival to track.
plus 20?
Okay. $20 to track. All right. There is a bloody trail. No significant weather has happened to get rid of the trail, and you do find signs of wolves that have followed. In fact, wolves infest this entire forest. You do, after about an hour or so of trekking through the woods, and kind of chopping through them and following the bloody trail, do find a clearing, which I will draw. Let's go up here, select some colors. Fog. Giant clearing. There's a like cave entrance.
So is the cave, like, going into it will take us north, or?
This cave is going into the side of a hill.
Alright.
It's a big open grotto, if you will. As you guys are approaching, you can hear the growling of wolves
From the cave or from...
just through the clearing.
Okay, start climbing. There's trees, right?
There are trees here, yeah.
Okay, start climbing.
So you guys are basically in the trees, and I could draw more trees.
Alright, so I'm starting to identify wolves.
Well, you can hear them. You can't quite see them yet.
Yeah.
You know that they're there. It doesn't sound like as many that were around. They might be out hunting. They might be sleeping somewhere. They might have other burrows.
Are those two there? The two big dire wolves?
Yeah, you guys are sneaking forward. I need stealth checks.
Oh, we'll do the Oscar
Can
thing.
we lead the stealth?
Yes, Oscar can
Alright.
lead the stealth.
So,
I gotta roll my crappy stuff.
good. Your crappy stealth is all the stealth that matters.
Yep.
And is there a distance penalty still on perception versus stealth?
Let's see.
Roll the die. What's your bonus?
With
Oh, with
This thing, it's plus
2 plus your level.
yeah, so
13.
plus my dex.
Oh, what's your dex?
1.
14.
Okay, not bad.
You got 14?
Yeah.
It's stealthing versus a perception DC is effectively, I think, what we're doing right now.
I don't see anything. You get bonuses from cover.
Okay, there's both cover and concealment. There's this whole section about sensing creatures.
Yeah.
Which I didn't write down apparently, or my stuff don't dispute. Dying. Missions. Four, 64. Using stealth. 448. Or is it just perception for initiative? But at what point do you roll perception for initiative? When someone's sneaking up on you?
Might be under like engagement distance.
Full rules for initiative are found in 468. Is this you using your stealth for initiative?
I think that's what this is. But then when the stealth that I'm using here, you have to then roll it for initiative. Okay, typically you roll perception.
For instance, if you're using avoid notice during exploration,
Which is what we're doing.
you'd roll a stealth check.
Yep. The thing is, for the thing I'm using, you can't use that. Like it says specifically that you have to use your own stealth
Stealth
for the
check.
initiative part.
Okay, so technically we're not in encounter mode, we are in exploration mode right now.
Right.
Until they recognize it, or they.
Until they see us, it's exploration mode.
Okay, and then how do I avoid notice? What are the rules for that? Yes, they did change the game. They changed it. This is a pretty key thing apparently with your party, though. Avoid notice. Uh, 479.
If you're avoiding notice at the start of an encounter, usually roll a stealth check instead of a perception check.
To determine your initiative and to see if the enemies notice you, based off their perception DCs as normal for sneak, regardless of their initiative check results. Okay, so what is the total that you got?
14.
Okay, when you guys get to the clearing, and you're starting to approach, they notice you. You could move your guys. So Oscar's leading, so I guess people are following. Something like this.
Oh,
14 is not enough to fool the dire wolves, and you needed a 17 to fool the wolves. And is there a bonus to stealth from cover and concealment?
No, it allows you to.
Okay, got it. So yeah, it's kind of like when you push through the cover. Now you could have moved along here
Yeah,
and gotten to the edge of the cave.
sure.
But the second when you got to here and you're sneaking up on them, their ears kind of perk up as somebody sniffs.
And we are running a stealth check for our initiative.
Initiative, yep.
It's individual though now.
Individual now.
Yep, yeah.
Individual stealth. Shit. 27.
So I'm going to save your bases for your perception, and you have to give me what your stealth is.
Base stealth.
Yeah. Oscar, your stealth?
Oscar's stealth is +10.
Cool. Shadow? That is better. Bone Crusher.
Pressure of the bones. This is 4.
Okay, worse. Alker.
1.
Krieger.
His shit. Sorry.
It was 1.
No, Krieger's got stealth.
Oh, Krieger's got stealth. Cool.
His stealth is 5.
Okay, that goes down a little bit, but Ptolemy's goes up by 2, and Darian?
1.
1. Alright. I need a bunch of d20s.
Right.
12.
Okay, Adam.
1.
Krieger.
One.
Darian.
Okay. Krieger. Okay, so you rolled for Krieger.
Yeah.
What was it?
11.
Darian?
18.
18. I'm just going to go in order from what Adam's doing. Would you roll?
That was 12, 1, 20.
12, 1, 20.
16,
16 for Shadow.
19,
19 for Bone Crusher.
16.
Oh,
I rolled already.
you rolled a 19.
I rolled a 19, yeah.
Okay. Bone Crusher.
15. Or I rolled 11.
Alker.
3,
Ptolemy.
11.
Okay.
Forgot what we're doing. Alright.
Direwolves go first.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, they see you. Hey, buddies. They're all happy to see you. Now, after a night of healing without healing, how much hit points would have the one direwolf got back?
I believe he gets back his class level times his con, I think. Let me check.
Okay, but they're running over. They're fucking full on speed over towards you. 35 feet movement. 1 move. 2 moves. 3 moves. 1 move. 2 moves. 3.
Well,
Which brings us to Shadow and then the wolves.
Shadow's going to say hello with his arrows. I've got my long. Did I find a composite?
No, you found a composite longbow.
I didn't find a short bow.
No, Oscar has a short bow on his
Oscar,
back.
what's on your back?
my short bow.
Take his short bow.
Okay, so
Action.
you're letting this happen.
Better come back in one piece.
Okay, he grabs the short bow from your shoulder.
I'm in front.
Second. Down. 20 and.
Con mod times level. That's per month.
Oh, he healed 12 over the night.
Yeah, so 20 and 19.
The ACs of the direwolves are 18.
Oh, actually 21 and 20. Or pieces.
Okay, now which one are you attacking? The injured one or the non-injured one?
Injured one.
Okay, so you're kind of firing through the group and attacking the back square of one of the direwolves.
14 damage.
14 damage
Nice.
total. Bloodies it. It was 1 hit point away from being bloodied. 38 damage. Badly injured. Wolves, there's not many of them compared to the packs that you've seen before, but they are definitely sprinting towards you at 35 feet. Oh, this one's gonna come in and bite someone. Another 35 feet, so they
Numbers.
have to, can't quite. Kind of running in with
Have
this.
you ever felt like something went horribly wrong?
One of them did get to bite, and we've got Shadow, Oscar, or Krieger. 1, 2, or 3 in that order. I rolled a 3. It's Krieger. One of the wolves.
Krieger's in the. Oh yeah, he's okay. So he can't be hit.
Yeah, so wolf comes in and dispels weakness.
You can block it.
I'm gonna block it.
Okay, plus 9, AC 17.
I can't get back.
Okay, so Krieger basically,
Oh yeah, 8. Oh yeah, sorry, that does miss. Yeah.
you just started like using the haft of your big hammer as a block, and the wolf's trying to bite through the hammer handle. Darian,
Darian is gonna go shield up and attack the direwolf.
the injured one or the healthy one?
The injured one.
Okay, the injured male, the healthy female.
Plus 8 now is 22. And no, 15 is not gonna do it. So 1 hit.
Okay, several sword hacks, and you cleave into the hide
8
of
damage.
the wolf. 46 damage, and some single-digit hit points. Ptolemy. They run fast.
They do.
They're trying to encircle us. He raises a shield spell. He's got 2 actions left. He's going to.
Spray the
Oh no, he's not in position. Color spray. He'd get you guys in
Blow away
it.
the party.
So he's going to send a little firebolt towards the injured wolf. Plus 8, the injured direwolf. Yeah. He rolls a 16. He adds 8, 24. It's AC. It's not a critical hit. It does D4 plus 4. Caltrops. Caltrops. Rolls are on the table. 6. It has 52 damage. He kills a wolf. I did it! I did it with my spell!
Yes, don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky, kid. Nice. What was the reference there? It was the Conan reference of the wizard that said, "I did it with my spear." All right. That was Ptolemy, feeling good about himself. Krieger.
Krieger is going to
Just go in front of you.
he's gonna rage. Can he get through this way?
Yeah, it's kind of difficult terrain up the side of the hill. There's kind of like the trees.
He's
ends
got
and-
a 7 charge, so he's gonna have 60 feet to get all the way around.
Okay. And you kind of go up the side of the hill and
I think you can.
Down one.
down one.
Yeah, there we go. Nice flank going on.
I got you, buddy.
Hey, wolf's nipping and growling at you as you're going by. But
So,
AC 22.
that's a hit against the dire wolf.
so those 2 critical.
It's 22 AC 16 with a flank, but no, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You come sliding down the hill with your hammer. Are you raging?
Yeah, he's raging.
Does your lack of con affect your rage at all?
Nope, con has no effect on rage at all.
It's just 1 minute of rage.
Just a minute of rage period.
Right.
That's 20 damage.
Holy shit! Okay. Krieger clips the back end of the direwolf, trying to crush vertebrae. Bone crusher.
We've got that big one, which is a problem, and we've got this little one that's coming in to try to eat our people. It's going to spear. 5-foot step. Not there. Down. So between Alker and the wolf. There. And then I'll flurry.
Okay, Bone Crusher, disciple of the Red God, steps in front of the priest.
So tick, mountain, and then flurry.
Stomps down.
Alright, there we go. Fucking hit. Yeah. Asshole.
AC 15 against this wolf.
Yeah, my bonus is so 29, so 25 first hit.
That's a critical hit.
Second one is minus 5.
That's
Yeah.
right.
4. No, miss.
Critical hit makes up for
38 plus 8. 20.
20 damage against the wolf. There's 4 hit points left. falls on its side. It's all fucked up from the
What's your
punching.
bonus to hit?
8.
So 24.
Oscar.
Alright, well, fuck you.
No, this
Magic Rapier.
Shink. Oh, you already had it
I already
out.
had it.
Hey, rapier with a strange glow around its blade.
AC 22.
Yeah, the flat-footed direwolf has a AC of 16.
Okay, so 2
Flying equals flat-footed, right?
2d6 plus a d6 of sneak attack. So 10, 12 plus 4 is 16 damage.
16, that's 36 damage on the direwolf. It is now bloodied.
Alright, well, we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
AC 18.
That is its flat-footed. No, that says regular AC. You plunge the sword in deeper. I think there's other organs to nick.
13.
13 damage.
Wait, that just did something.
49 damage. He's got 1 hit point left. Alcur.
We're gonna cut him with my dagger.
3 attacks.
Yep,
Okay.
that did move.
Yep. Okay, here. Offhand with your dagger.
Well, it's a bigger bonus to hit. So
Yeah, so AC 16, flat-footed.
16 on the die. Plus 0 to hit.
Plus 0 to hit, so you're like, it's like kind of wobbling, and you're kind of like,
So let's
and well, there's blood on the end of the thing, and it just sort of collapses over.
who's
There we go. Problem solved.
Okay.
Yep. Problem solved. There's still a few wolves in
wait,
your
yeah.
midst. Dire wolves, they're all dead because apparently at second level you guys are bosses.
They rolled well this time.
Vengeance. Shadow.
Shadow's going to step. No, he's not going to step. He's going to fucking hit the wolf. There's one in front of him. How much damage?
Nothing.
And 20.
There's a really injured one that Bone Crusher was like boxing with.
Sure, let's hit that one.
Okay, across the battlefield. Is there a volley range on
Not on a short bow.
Short bow, okay.
There's no volley range. I think there's still like if they're standing next to you, but I'm checking that. They're not standing next to you, so it's fine.
They don't have any reactions, so.
Doesn't matter. So,
Damn it! The direwolves had a fun attack. I was about to use it with the vampiric direwolf. They have this thing called
22.
Worry.
Worry?
It's a one thing. It's a one action. When a direwolf has a creature grabbed with his jaws, it just fiercely shakes the grabbed creature for a shit ton of damage. You do get a fortitude save for half the damage, but the wolf would have done D10 plus 4 damage, but just shaking you. And it's like there's no roll. It's just what it's.
Just what happened.
Don't
Yeah.
get grabbed. There's a lot of that
Yeah.
where monsters use their powers more. They're not as devastating when they use them,
Yeah.
right? So things are happening more.
Yeah.
Like you get grabbed by the wolf, it's easier, and you start being like,
Yeah, it's very dramatic is
Yeah.
what's going on. Yeah. It's almost like they listen to a dam and it's like, oh, none of my Sturge is attached. You know, like I felt a lot of monsters just got punished for doing the thing that was in their
right,
in their
with
stat
their,
block.
as opposed to just trying to hit.
Yeah. Sorry, Ahmed, we're
what's their AC?
musing. AC 15 for the small wolves.
2 hits.
So you fired across the battlefield, stuck an arrow to help out your brother.
11.
11 damage, kills this wolf.
Oh, well, I have like 7 on the first one, and then the next one.
Okay, so 7 damage kills that wolf, and then the next one,
was 4. It would go to the blue one.
the blue one. Okay.
He just snarls the one in front of him.
Well, the one in front of you snarls and nips back. These individual wolves are still pretty bad. AC 19,
AC.
3 damage.
I'll resist.
Okay. If the resistant equals 0 damage, does the additional effect get negated?
Typically.
Well, it depends, read the effect. 'cause
Read
if
the
it's
the
hit
effect
or
says
damage.
if it does damage.
If it hit or if it damage.
Got it. So it is called
Yeah, so he does
knockdown.
damage,
Well, no,
but
you,
then I
you reduce the damage by
reduce the
counting.
damage to 0.
Right.
So,
Let me see. So it still needs to do damage to do the effect, I believe.
yeah.
Knockdown.
4, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5.
The monster's last action was a successful strike that lists knockdown in its damage entry. The monster knocks the target prone. It doesn't actually say anything.
No, so you can be wearing one of those like dog fighting suits,
Yeah.
and the dog will still knock you down,
Okay.
which makes sense.
So it takes an action to knock Shadow
Well,
prone.
now we check your power, so
No, my power says nothing, but I want to check
Yeah.
resistance.
sure.
Okay.
You could just go ahead and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And then it does its second attack. Right now you're considered flat-footed, so your AC is easier.
-2.
Resistance
Minus
is
2?
453.
And then +4, AC 6, so it's trying to nip at you.
Resistance.
Okay, these wolves move in and are attacking Crusher. AC 20, AC 22.
Down he goes.
Here we go again.
AC,
Damage.
it stops at just the damage. Yep.
Yeah.
AC 5 damage and 10 damage. Only one of the wolves has to spend his action.
10, 15.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well, they already moved, right? So
they
1,
moved one.
2.
One of them spent its biting, and the other one spent its last action putting you on your ass. And then the other one is going to attack you twice.
Attack again. Right.
And it's not within. You can't do pack attack because you killed one of them.
Secondary effects.
So the second attack, you're -2 to AC because you're prone.
Yeah.
Hits AC 10. Now the wolves die. Darian.
Darian's gonna step in
This way or this way? This-
towards
this way.
yeah.
Okay.
We can protect Elkur.
Oh, you can protect Oscar, you can protect Ptolemy.
Everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And he'll shield up and he'll attack. 21
Yeah, that stabs the wolf with your sword.
for 5.
5 damage. Injures the wolf. Just kind of catches it in the shoulder a little bit.
Am I having a stupid?
Why is that?
I'm wondering if we missed Elkur's turn in the initiative.
I'm wondering what Alker did.
I'm wondering what he did too.
Yeah, what do you do?
Sorry, I'm having a stupid. Not stand in the fuck there.
Yeah, the wolves hadn't moved around yet. They were kind of back, but
Okay, the dire wolves are down already, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to basically acid splash the alpha wolf.
Okay. AC 15.
Acid splash nothing, sir.
Yes. No, yes. Splash trees and ferns and.
And then I put a shield spell up. Okay, alright.
All right, and then it's Darian and Ptolemy. Ptolemy is going to help out occur. That's our scholar.
Just that?
+8. Hits. D4 +4. Can't wait until that goes up.
Pro, you have to go back and attack with minus.
I don't know if you can use your bow from pro.
No.
15 damage on the wolf.
Actually, for both, for Shadow and for Crusher.
If you're
Krieger.
Krieger is going to use Sunny's
excuse me.
charge
Okay.
to set up a flank with Bone Crusher on the Alpha.
You've been eating garbage for the last 3 days, so
60 feet to get there. So.
miracle alive.
Okay.
With
Oh, like this?
Bone- yeah.
Okay, so goes running into the trees again with his hammer.
And he attacks twice. AC
Minus
21
Hits.
and AC
Attack rolls.
not high enough.
You flat-footed my two to hit. but my
15,
two
13
attack as well.
flat-footed?
Oh, yeah, 13. I
Yeah.
got 13.
Yeah, okay.
I got a 10, so yeah. Okay, so 2 hits. I don't think it lives through
Yeah, they
27
take
points
cover
of
over
damage.
them.
Total?
An action.
Total.
No, you pound the alpha into the pine needles.
There we go. There we go.
Bone-splitting sounds, wet thumps,
Can you move again?
dogs no longer
No.
making their growling
Attack voice.
noises. Bone crusher.
I'm prone. I'm gonna get.
Okay, you're prone, so you spend an action standing to getting to your feet.
Yep. Then we're gonna flurry and attack. First. Nope. So 17
Hits.
and miss.
Okay. You kind of kicked it as you were getting up. 11 damage. Hurts the wolf badly.
Didn't Shadow go first? No, it goes after.
Any other actions?
That was
That was
all.
it. That was it.
Oscar.
5 foot step into the flank of there. And we're going to introduce it to my little prick.
Okay. Snarls at you.
I have to flank with the prone archer.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
AC 13.
That is its prone, or that's its 5-footed AC.
9, 10, 11, 15 damage.
Wow. Okay, the wolf is bloodied.
Do you know what my prick also's got to say to you? Stop bleeding all over your pelt. It's valuable. Yes.
The dog growls. It doesn't know what you're saying. Elker.
Elker is going to.
You missed Shadow. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
No, Elker is going to attempt to acid splash the doggo.
Which one?
The one that is wounded north.
This one.
Yes.
Good.
He's not going to roll a d12 because that will end poorly.
Rolls this.
That is a 13. 13.
Okay, it missed. We might have got like a tiny droplet of the acid. Kind of jumped.
I'm still getting used to these arcane spells.
Shadow. I know they're difficult, aren't they?
Shadow's gonna stand up and 2 arrows into the one right in front of him. First crit, and
Nat 20. Yep.
yeah, and then the other one is 8. So 14 damage.
On which one?
That guy. Yep.
The injured one? Okay, that kills it. Stick an arrow into it. It
So I
falls
got
over.
up and I shot 2 arrows. So
Yep. The wolves. This one's kind of backing off. It nips at Crusher, and then we'll try to back off. AC 13.
aha!
Might as well nip twice, and then it backs off. That misses. I think it's now dead. Darian.
Darren will move towards it and take a shot at it. Shoot up. Yep, hit him. For 5 damage. Try and hit him again. Miss.
Okay. 5 damage. Bloodies the wolf. The thought enters your mind of, like, this is a classic allegory of civilization versus the wilds and chaos, the wolves at your door, sort of thing. Ptolemy, did you feel good? You were doing your god's work. Ptolemy.
Darian, Doc,
bushes a little bit, and he sends a firebolt your way. Of course, you don't need to duck. He just says, "It's nice of your lord." He hits the
Lord.
for 6 damage.
It's something like this. He's attacking.
Duck! Duck!
Yeah.
My fucking ducks, my lord!
He burns the tail, much to Oscar's chagrin. Krieger.
Chases it down and beats it like an
Scrambling away from him.
He doesn't raise it when he gets there. He raises it first and then runs.
So 13 damage.
Yeah, the carcass of the thing is dead the second you strike the hammer, and it just sort of bounces off the ground and goes tumbling, and you go chasing after it, keep on hitting it. You hit it a couple times.
Okay.
And it's you just kind of.
He's like punting it.
Yep.
Just-
Krieger has got 7 more rounds of rage.
Taking it down on the tree.
Marcus territory.
Things are quiet.
Okay. Shadow's gonna start tracking the bloody.
Oh yeah, the blood goes right into the cave.
Let's go there.
Dave, we might as well be careful. Alright, let's sneak. Sneak.
Does that mean I can't get a light spell?
Well, how about you,
No. We're going to get the light spell right now.
I learned light, says Ptolemy.
Let's
I'm
get
watching
your
you.
spells going. Put your sword down.
He puts his sword down.
Ptolemy would like to do the honors.
Oh, I would. And he casts light, and Ptolemy's light looks like, you know how kind of like jellyfish are phosphorescent. It's like this sort of like jellyfish phosphorescent around the phosphorescence around your blade.
Gold light's better. Because
Thank you,
Little
Lord.
ciliae kind of like undulating little bits and kind of little motes kind of coming off of it. And
Picks up his sword. Thank
Yep.
you, my lord.
oh, you're welcome. Oh, my light is different than the heart of gold.
Alright, now is the time for Shadow.
Scares himself.
Yeah, he's like, ooh.
Now's the time for not talking. Oscar and Shadow will sneak ahead
I'll tell you what.
to see if they can find it.
Tell you what, give me one of those tarps and he wraps it around his sword.
There we go.
We're putting your sheath.
Pull it up. That's probably a mover movement.
As far as caves go, it's pretty big.
It's, Yep.
There are weird markings on the caves. Like cave paintings.
Are they like snout drawings?
Whoever did this, they seem to be drawings of little, like cave painting stick people talking and bowing and maybe fighting with and dying against really big red horned fat people.
Red horned fat people, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Uncommon.
Are there pitchforks?
Yep. There are some of the guards of the red horned fat people have big beards and like
Large
Funny.
looking things?
funny wide spears.
The big fat horned guys have like
Okay, so Alker is like
Wings?
not sneaking
Okay.
anymore.
He's not
He's just
paying
sort of
attention.
staring up at it. Ptolemy's like, oh, they're not very good artists. It's like giant children made these.
Speaking of children, can we focus?
Look.
I can't see.
That might show devil.
Yeah, the rest of you are sneaking in. Like, it's deep. It's not like a tunneling into the center of the earth or anything like that, but it's just this giant, massive cave. It's wide, it's deep. The sunlight won't go in. Near the end of the cave, you start to see, like, these scattered bones start to almost be like a ground of bones. Deer bones, bear bones, other wolves, people bones. And you're like kind of crunching along the bones. And there is a pile of bones that is quite high in the middle. And I will draw some stuff. Depending where all the bones are. There's a big mound in the center. And the blood goes right up into the mound of bones.
Well, there's your problem. Hey, jackasses, get up here.
He says to Daryl.
That was rude, but not uncalled for.
I'm gonna piss off again.
Shadow. Oscar stalls for a moment and just starts tying his shoe. What are you doing? The blood is going right across the bones. Some of the bones are still bloody.
It's going into the.
And it just goes right into this big pile. I mean, it's like a 10-foot tall, 15-foot wide, 20-foot wide pile. What is that? 25 feet wide? 25 foot deep and maybe 15 foot tall at the center.
How heavy would that be?
Bone pile? Bones are like sticks, probably in weight.
I was wondering.
A dump truck full of bones?
Well, if you were to snake the tarp underneath the pile, then just pull
Well, the bones are all loose.
and just pull the whole fucking thing out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a dump truck full of bones.
Yeah, the tarp will get torn.
Looks to me like we might just have to do the work, fellas.
Okay. Shadow backs up.
What are we supposed to do with all these bones?
Move them to the side.
Oh. Manual labor?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, Crusher moves forward.
Okay.
Starts to
Krieger
slowly.
goes and starts helping, so does Darian.
Okay, they begin kind of picking their way through piles of bones and spreading the bones.
They'll make a chain. They'll to make it so it's easier. They'll make a chain so that the bones aren't just falling behind them.
Yep.
And toss them to the side so then they can actually easily
Krieger's gonna take charge. Foreman of the job.
Yeah.
using his labor.
Is labor
3
more?
sessions in a row I've used this.
Mark, you get the next hero point for
18.
making lore. Did we give this already, or did we talk about
We
it?
talked about it.
Okay, yeah. For making the lore laborer actually fucking useful. So you could take your hero point right now.
Alright, we'll do.
Alright.
Save him for whacking the wolf.
Basically, you figured the best and most efficient way would be to create a flying V, like a wedge, and the three of you start clearing bones off to the side, and you're kind of wedging your way in, and basically it's Shadow and Oscar's job to like pick up any of the bones that are kind of coming in between Bone Crusher and And Darian, you make everyone put on gloves because some of the bones are sharp, like they're actually antlers and horns and that sort of thing, teeth and that sort of thing, and big ones. You work together.